Hey, it's a great day. I'm Mike Current, Energizer, and today is day 144 on the Continental Divide Trail. So let's do this. So last night, coldest night we've had on trail. Well below freezing. But we got up, got moving. Yeah, this is it. This is the last day on trail. 15 miles to the border and the northern terminus at Waterton. We made it. We didn't have to worry about too much about the weather. Snow didn't stop us, and so we don't have to go to the alternate terminus. There's going to be 8 people finishing today. Sometimes there's only, there's one person standing there and that's it. But there's going to be 8. There's going to be my trail family, Logman, Knee Deep, Mash, and myself. And then also joining us will be Salt MacGyver. You've seen them on other videos. And there's also going to be Bug and Cuppa will be joining us. So there might be as many as 8 of us standing there celebrating completing the Continental Divide Trail. Yeah, it's going to be real special. 15 miles to the border, to the terminus from where we camped. Another 4 into the town of Waterton as we walk through and into Canada. But the 15 is the big thing. Yeah, it's going to be a great day. Heading down. All the plants, the ground, everything is covered in frost.
I came up with my own back band, because that's why they break right there. Because it's got the hip belt, but then it's not actually connected in the back.
I saw them, they're gonna be some cheap version of them, and I put them on. These are awesome. And then in the hail, yes, yep. I'm going to spray with it. No, you got it.
I'm ready. Chilling with your best shot. That was a pretty good see you guys there. Nice day.
You did.
And I was like, I was having a bad morning. I was not happy.
Yeah, the mile before.
We've all been walking along, kind of talking about our last day on Pacific Crest Trail or the Appalachian Trail, and how it was, how we felt, that sort of thing. We're about 6 miles from the border right now, the monument. Yeah, it's starting to hit me. It's been an incredible journey, that's for sure. And it's just about to come to an end. Okay, the bridge is out. So our last CDT act of being hardcore, we have to ford this river.
Baby, that's cold. Oh, my mind might have changed. I don't know.
After you have a couple of shots, you're going to be like, my body's so warm up.
Ah!
Oh.
Oh! Oh!
It's not bad.
It's good. I swear.
Icicles.
Ah!
All right, go for it.
You know, it was bad there, but wait until you get to about 2/3.
Do you put his shoes back on, or are those just camp shoes?
Once your feet go numb, you really, you know, it's a cakewalk after that.
I have them too. I just feel like the last.
You fell in the last one, right? So your feet were wet.
They're already wet anyways.
Yeah, my feet were
How
dry.
dare you bring that up?
Yeah.
Man, after days of
Too
like
soon. Too soon.
wet
I thought we were
feet,
friends.
when I have dry feet, I just like can't help but like wiggle my toes and just feel like, oh, dry socks.
Yeah.
Go ahead. It's Lake Waterton. Be walking around it a bit. Right there. That's fresh snow from last night. Trail goes around the lake, but really doesn't have a good view of the lake from the trail. This is one of the best glimpses so far. Oops. Just watch where I'm walking. Don't want to break anything now. What's up?
Waiting for you. Taking some place layers off.
Alright,
All right, 1 mile.
ready?
One more.
Yeah, let's do it.
Almost. Oh, I've got my traditions. I know this song's been overplayed, but I'm playing it. Are you going?
So the CDT, I think for so many people, it's going to have too many meanings, too much significance to really unpack in a minute. But for Knee Deep and I, starting the trail after having experienced some family medical emergencies and other difficult things in our lives amongst family and friends, the CDT really meant a lot to us in terms of finding a place outside where we could think and metabolize and heal. And I think as we healed, dealing with these things that had happened to us outside of our hiking lives, it was so wonderful that Energizer was able to document the parts of the thru hike that he did and that we were so lucky to share with him, because it meant that our family could heal at the same time and watch us hike and understand exactly where we were and what we were doing each day. I can't begin to tell you how much that meant to us. In terms of the Triple Crown, it is an achievement, but I always come back to my lowest point on the Appalachian Trail, which was I had gotten sick and I didn't know if I'd be able to continue my thru hike. And it was the people who were hiking around me that lifted my spirits and made it possible for me to continue my hike and ultimately finish. And I think that the Triple Crown for me is all about people. Other thru hikers that we've met, people off trail who've helped us, you know, whether it be family or friends that we knew from before, or trail angels that helped us when we needed it most. It's just always been about people.
So when I think about completing the Continental Divide Trail, the first thing that comes to mind is gratitude. My heart is so full remembering all of the beautiful places that we got to hike through, the love of the people who supported us along the way, and most of all, the incredible trail family that we had the privilege of sharing the journey with. And even though the trail is ending, those moments and memories and relationships are things that I get to keep with me forever. And I feel really lucky for every bit of it. I'm also grateful for the challenges. The CDT has not been easy. Definitely kicked my butt on a number of occasions, but it's the difficult days when you're cold and tired and wet and ready to be done that remind you that you can do hard things. You're usually stronger than you think, and even if you can't on your own, you can with the help of the people around you. A rainy day is usually a lot more fun with friends, and it's only after days of hiking in the rain that you can truly appreciate what it feels like to have dry socks on your toes. And I think if you can find moments of joy on those difficult days, those ones tend to be the most special. So for the Triple Crown, I did the Appalachian Trail and the Pacific Crest Trail in my 20s, and here I am 10 years later completing the CDT and the Triple Crown. There's definitely a sense of accomplishment in that, in working towards a goal and seeing it through to completion. But above all, what sticks out for me is that being on a thru hike is where I feel most alive, most fully myself, and most connected to all of the joy and the beauty that this world has to offer. So that's what this journey has meant for me.
Are you taking requests? Oh, well, when we finished the AT, we listened to Roxanne by the Police. I don't really know why, but we did.
So hiking with Larry, then hiking the CDT was not only one of the hardest things, but the most memorable things that I think I'll ever do. I saw firsthand people telling me that it inspired and motivated them to maybe hike and get out there more. A piece of wood. It's tough to put into words what Larry means to me, but tangibly it's just a piece of wood, but it raised $15,000 for veterans and children and elderly, and had a really good turnout. It was a group effort on everyone working together for that outcome, and it's something that I'll never forget. Collectively, doing the Triple Crown and doing all of them is something that I will never forget, and hopefully it'll continue to inspire and motivate others to raise money for something that they are passionate about and to get out there more, because I feel like that's what it's all about. And hopefully down the line there will always be another trail, another log, and another charity to do it for. And yeah, it was one of the best experiences of my life.
Even Larry's getting into it. You know, before I hiked the Continental Divide Trail, I thought I knew a lot about thru hiking, but the CDT it has taught me a lot. I think of the 3 Triple Crown trails, the Appalachian Trail, Pacific Crest Trail, and Continental Divide Trail. I think the CDT is going to go down as my favorite of the 3. But it is also the one I am least likely to ever hike again. The Continental Divide Trail is the hardest of the 3 trails, and it never lets you forget it. Now, as far as the Triple Crown, each of the trails is not the hardest thing I've ever done in my life, but collectively, earning the Triple Crown, yes, that is the hardest thing I have ever done in my life. And accomplishing it gives me such a sense of pride and accomplishment and hope. Yeah, hope. Because if I can do that, then what else can I do before I'm done? And there's a lot of things I want to do before I'm done. Yeah.
There it is.
Oh, there it is.
Oh my gosh.
Can't put it in yet.
Yeah.
One man! Alright, we all can all touch it at the same time.
Come on, log man.
Ready?
Yeah. Ain't it? Okay. Oh, this is beautiful.
Canada.
Hey, I'm my current Energizer.
For me, Energizer.
Energizer took a little bit of a detour this morning.
So closing out day 144, just an absolutely fabulous day. Only 15 miles to travel to the terminus, and it was pretty much all downhill, and it was a wonderful weather from all the weather that we had experienced in Glacier National Park. As you saw, it wasn't very good, but the last day it just worked out perfectly, and we were able to walk through that and get down to the monument as a group and have Mash's family there meet with us and share in that experience. It was just absolutely fabulous, fabulous day. What an incredible way to end a through hike. And some of you I know have been watching me since the Pacific Crest Trail, and you know I'm a lone hiker. I don't hike with others, but on the Continental Divide Trail, as you saw, a trail that's known for its loneliness, where you don't have trail families. I had a trail family, and I got to enjoy in all of that experience. And so, yeah, it was just wonderful having them with me and in sharing in just every day that we were able to be together, and that enriched this through hike beyond, I believe, all the other through hikes that I've been through up to this point.
All right, Energizer, it's time for bed.
It's 3 in the morning.
Got room for one more? Coming in hot.
Okay, like you can see, this is my trail family. All right. I want to thank you all. Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching.